Hey guys and gals, Homestead Prepper, and I'm over at a neighbor's house and they're having well problems, and I think we've traced the problem here to the pressure switch. And this is I think this is a 140-foot deep well with a 5 horsepower submersible pump. So this thing puts out some water, and this is your pressure switch right here. And usually there's like a disconnect or something around here that you can turn the power off to it. I had to go to the breaker box and turn it over there, and you're supposed to put a lockout and tag out on there so nobody turns it on you. And I don't know if you can see this or not, but right in there, those points are burned, and they're just the ones on the right side look pretty good, but the ones on the left side, if you can see it, look crappy. So we're going to work on changing this out, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make sure that the power is off, because just because it says well pump doesn't mean anything. I've known electricians, they'll write anything in there to get the inspection, whether it's true or not. So what we're going to do here is we'll just turn this on AC bolts, and let me use my other hand here. And it's just inductance. We're nothing. Well, I think we're good. So I think that breaker did turn that off. So it's just a matter of just changing this out. And I bought some replacements one. And if you ever fooled around with one, you've got one that's good for 40 to 60 psi, gives you a little higher pressure, and then you've got one here that's good for like 30 to 50 psi. So I'll get this changed out and we'll see how it goes. Alright, I've got the wires taken apart. The next question we're going to ask is this, does this come on at 30 or does this come on at 40 psi? And the way you answer that is you just look inside the old cover here. I don't know if you can read that or not, but it says on at 40. So we're going to use the 40 to 61, which is this one right here. Alright, what I'm going to do is hold this with this wrench right here and spin it off that way. Alright, I had to do a little repiping here. This pipe that was here, whoever installed this, they put it right next to this pipe right here, and you couldn't unspin this off of that. And when I leaned it over just a hair to clear it, it snapped off at the base. You see how it's broken down there. And I know I've talked before about using the right tool for the right job, but this right here, this screwdriver, all I did was just hammer it in there and just untwisted it out. So you can do that too, or you can go buy the right tool, the extractors. And I've plumbed this up with just some galvanized pipe up like this, and I put Teflon tape on it. Always Teflon it or it'll leak. Now you can use that paste, but my opinion is that paste doesn't hold up as good as this tape does. And the most confusing part about this to someone who doesn't do electrical, which I recommend you get a licensed electrician if you play around with 240 volts, is on this new switch right here. You have the power comes in, and then you have the thing that goes out, it goes down and goes to the pump over there. And I don't know if you can see this or not, but this is my incoming power. And what a lot of people will do is they'll take, this is 120 coming in and this is 120, and if I put my meter I get 240 across. And then these points pull in and it energizes this, which goes out to your well. But what some people will do is they'll put 120 here and 120 here, and what that does is when you throw the breaker, because the contacts are engaged right now, is it will create a dead short and you'll probably burn this up. So if you're not sure what you're doing, like I said, get a licensed electrician to hook it up. But if you hook the incoming 120 here and the incoming 120 here, or if you hook the white wire and the white wire on that side and the black wire and the black wire on that side, which I have identified them as HOTS. Whoever did this, they didn't do that, so that's code. Anyway, that's all there is to it. I'm gonna put this cover on here and button this up and see if she'll run. Alright, this is what I call the smoke test right here. So we'll turn that on. Oh, it didn't backfire. We got water pouring out. Come over here and see if we got any leaks. And I don't know if y'all can hear that humming away right there, but I have no leaks. So we have a successful installation. Homestead Prepper out.